Joining us for more on this case is SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla. Good afternoon, Calvin. Thank you very much for joining us as always. So, Msiza and Kabelo Matsepe succeeded in their application to have their case or their trial separated from the other co-accused. Talk us through this. Yeah, today we went back to the Gauteng High Court, Mfundo, and the VOA home, because remember when we were in court last time, their representative or legal representative, advocate Sean Abrams, wanted these two to be tried separately, saying they were not involved in some other cases that the others were involved into, saying it was unfair that they would be tried with those because they didn't benefit from all these proceeds of crime, saying that they need more time so that they can be able to gather enough evidence, because they have substantial evidence that shows that these two didn't benefit from the proceeds of crime. So today, Judge Mabuse did favor the defense, saying that they are giving them that opportunity to be tried separately. So the judge favored them in one application, but unfortunately for them, they denied the second application, which was a stay of prosecution pending the finalization of their application in the SCA. Now, what exactly does that mean? Because for us, at the very least, it seems as though the trial must now commence. Yes, remember on the 9th of September, we are going back to the same court. These two accused are part of this 11. The co-accused. So the judge said yes, he's granting them the separation, but they are still part and parcel of the 11 co-accused that will appear in front of him on the 9th of September. So they didn't get away from it. And then the NPA, we saw they were quite disappointed. Even in one instance, Mthunzi Mhaga was quoted saying that now they're going to have their resources overstretched, the possibility of witnesses testifying twice, even the possibility of having two judges. How would that all work? Just talk us through what the NPA had to say about this particular ruling from today. We had a one-on-one with Mthunzi Mhaga after the ruling. He was so disappointed, saying they had a fair arguments, their points were convincing, telling SABC News that they are disappointed because their resources will be overstretched. He's saying they need to call their witnesses again, and they need to be questioned, and they need to testify twice now. He's saying they need a new judge. There are some officials that are going also to be involved in this, but he is saying now what they are doing, they need reasons from the judge as to how did he arrive in such a decision. Then after that, they will file for an appeal. Sounds like a very serious setback for them. Yes. Perhaps maybe needing or warranting a broader conversation with the NPA, because I'm still a bit confused as to how it would work. Would they then have these witnesses testifying in trial number 1, where you have the larger group, and then they allow that trial to run and conclude? And then the very same witnesses are now taken over maybe to courtroom B to then be testifying in trial number 2. How would it work? Mhaga didn't want to give us more information on that because I asked, if you say they have to testify twice, what do you mean? He didn't want to divulge or to tell much about this case, but he is complaining that they are going to be overstretched. They are going to, they have to call witnesses again, and those witnesses have to testify twice. We need to have a one-on-one interview with Mhaga so that we can get more clarification on that. But the state itself was so sure about this. Remember, they are the ones who told the court that they have proof that these two accused, they participated and benefited from from the process of crime, and unfortunately for them today, they were out of favor from the judge. No, very interesting ruling, and of course even the consequences of such, because possibly it could then stretch this particular trial into at least 10 years, if not even more. But thank you very much, Calvin, for that reportage. That is SABC News reporter Calvin Dludla, who has been monitoring the case of the two VBS accused who wanted their trial separated from the other co-accused and have succeeded today.